We leave it for our viewers to decide whether or not Mr. Kalmadi had the right answers. The fact that a particular plug point in one cluster costing 300 odd rupees, the same plug point at another place costing 2,700 rupees, these are facts that the organizing committee really needs to answer. Mr. Kalmadi, there you see it again, running away from those questions. He's running, he's trying to hide, but the fact is he can't get away, because at this time the CVC, the CAG, the Income Tax Department, the Enforcement Directorate, the CBI, they are all hot on his tail. What is this expose that Mr. Kalmadi had no answers for? Wobbly pedestal fans for 4,500 rupees, decrepit old ACs hired for 1,16,000 rupees. That's the rent the organizing committee paid to a Swiss company for overlays at the games venues. Highly confidential and internal notes accessed by Headlines Today. I have them with me in my hands. Emails written by members, senior members of the organizing committee to people like Suresh Kalmadi, where members are saying that the rules are not being followed. It says that the company promised international quality work. It doesn't even meet up to Indian standards. It says the air conditioners that are placed are old. The electrical fittings are all local. It says that the structure is all dirty, and it says that something needs to be done, despite the fact that the organizing committee had information coming from within that the situation on the ground was not good. Nothing happened. Things were allowed to perpetuate, and which is why Suresh Kalmadi is now ducking for cover. This is the Headlines Today exclusive. Contracts for the 7 towers at the Games Village. Now, one plug point, and this is specifically, it mentions over here that there's only one. At one place it costs 396 rupees. At another, it costs 2,149 rupees. In Tower 7, 2,149. At another place, 396. How can these things be explained, Mr. Kalmadi?
We will explain every article which we have purchased, and there is an inquiry committee set up for that. I don't want trial by media anymore.
You're calling this a trial by media, but in the documents that have come out,
we will be giving all explanations.
Because these are based on reports that the CAG, the CVC came up with, their preliminary reports. And the point that is being made, in fact, the BJP President Nitin Gadkari held a press conference just a short while ago and said that the loot, is historic in nature. And why is it that everything has been escalated? This is not trial by media. This is being said by the CAG and the CVC both.
We'll answer all. There's a committee which is going into it. We'll answer all these questions. Thank you.
You're saying that there's a committee, but what Mr. Kalmadi are the big... Mr. Kalmadi, just a couple of more questions.
Suresh Kalmadi staged a dramatic walkout of this interview with Headlines Today just minutes after it had begun. What could have irritated the usually unflappable organizing committee chairman so much? His usual policy is to brazen it out. The harshest of criticism washes off him like water off a duck's back. So could it be this damning proof dug up by Headlines Today of the organizing committee's complete lack of oversight when approving overlays for the games venues? This particular contract is with a Swiss company called Messrs. Nasli. It stipulates a price of 1,16,316 rupees for rental of a single 2-ton AC. You heard it right. A price of over 1,16,000 rupees to rent one AC for the duration of the Commonwealth Games.